All right, welcome back, everybody. We need to check the gauntlet runner. So I need to check for ingredients.
This is...
Orgo, sugar, and briny salt. Don't mix those up.
Yeah. Or do. Make a whole experiment out of it.
All right then.
All right, now
Let's go.
I don't know what I'm gonna
Here's
do
hoping.
if this doesn't go right.
We're just gonna be behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a big help. Next up is
Pairing the fish.
then
What does it say?
I want to say cook it on low heat, but
This is not the prompt that it says.
yeah. So it might not. You might have to reload a couple of times to get the right
Oh no, if I don't get the virtue, it's just I'm not gonna be able to do Maria for a little bit.
Let's try this.
whoa.
Was that it?
I'm guessing.
Oh.
Nice job.
Customer wolf down the whole plate. You're good at this.
Metaphor cooking.
Now then.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was nervous.
Tolerance.
I hate having like locked things where it's like you have to raise a stat to do a thing.
Why, that's
Metaphor cooking answers.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Cooking on low heat.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Well, to think about it, I don't cook very often,
Speaking of,
but I mean, when the options are use less oil, something, or use low heat for eggs,
Mm-hmm.
using low heat makes the most sense in my head.
Yeah.
Like I know you use cooking oil on eggs, but I don't think you worry too much about the oil in eggs.
You don't use too much anyway because the eggs themselves are already oily.
Thing about our hunts, Gobborn King, imp thing.
Oh yeah, time to go and kill things.
No,
All right then.
Mister.
we have to say goodbye soon. The sadness will come back.
Mista. You also have a painting to give her.
We have a couple, but I gotta go hang out with Maria.
Mister.
We just had to stop kids being kidnapped. I'd rather you be happy and safe. Just hold herself up in her room. I want to make Maria smile. With my overflowing tolerance.
Okay. I tolerate you, child.
Well, you really kept her in your thoughts, have you? Me with anyone who lives near me, I really tolerate you, child.
Yup.
Thank you. And so,
She's been down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that's happened, but she seems to feel the need to put on a brave face. Sounds like she's bottling up her emotions. She must be. She's a good girl, but still. There are many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant, but this city has its fair share of Luis supporters. Worry about what would happen if more people found out Maria's his daughter. So I sat her down, and I very clearly explained to keep their relationship a secret, as she promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong.
Maria.
Poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feeling. My heart aches for her.
The purger.
Burger. That's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you.
Yes, I'll read her a bedtime story.
I think the inn suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere else to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it.
I know the best place. We're going to take her on the gauntlet runner, and we're going to run around outside.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. There has to be other places in that inn because there's only one floor. It's been such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister.
Hey,
I remember this place. When we first came to the capital, I fell down around here. I couldn't see anything because it was really dark. Then Papa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister.
Sure.
You can tell me. Just never mind. I mean, there's something, a whole lot of somethings, but I'm not sure which to ask first.
Boy, that.
Heard that would-be assassin used to live around here. You mean that madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. Can you believe some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis? Maybe he went mad from hunger. The last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling about because of him. Why don't we keep walking?
yeah.
Tell me stories about your journeys, the ones about places outside of Grand Trad.
So then I was eaten by a human.
And I got shit out. Maria and I walked around aimlessly as we talked about various things.
And I made a lot of new friends. The end.
Now this right here, that's art.
Looking at a meme.
Oh, it's a freak.
Oh.
Pardon me. Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabienne's house. Ew, gross. Get away from me.
Hey, yo. I'll kill a child. I'll go feed a child to another thing.
I'm okay. That was your own fault. You had it coming. Yeah, I heard your parents didn't even want you, so that's why a therapist had to take you in. Yeah, I heard my mom say there's a weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. I bet she was talking about you. Apologize to her, now. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Am I weird? You're not weird. You mean it? Just don't mind me glowing red for a second there. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Some dirt got on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. I was so happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget our promise. I'll never forget.
Fine.
Okay.
I do feel better when I look at the picture. I know that you're traveling all over the world doing your best. That's why I have to do my best too. I can sense Maria's vigorous determination and the unshakable trust she's placed in me. It's a heavy burden to have this kid believe in me so much.
Yep. 10 out of 10 will kill 2 children at least.
It wasn't true when he said my parents didn't want me. Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all say I'm still just a kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want to say it because they don't want to say it was my fault Papa died. It's not true. Then why? Why can't I see Papa again? We have to go back to Miss Fabienne's.
By the way,
If it's not too much trouble, can you... I'll visit again.
okay.
It's a promise. I'll see you later, right?
Yeah.
Parted ways with Maria and I returned to the group.
And one of these days I'm bringing you a dog.
Have we seen a dog that isn't like a wolf?
Yeah. It was Brigadine's dog.
Right. Brigida.
Yeah.
Okay, oh my god, I'm thinking about him like, I don't think I remember ever seeing another dog.
Yeah.
Because I was going to make a joke on, I think the Parapus would be upset about that because they have dog-like features.
No.
And then I was like, wait a minute. Have we seen a dog? All right.
Go.
Do. Just walking down the street.
Lovely.
If I give a speech on the podium, that'd draw some attention.
Sure.
Gone to shite, this has.
Our young are leaving in droves for cities with better trade and industry like Grand Trad and Brylehaven. What policies do you prioritize to protect a remote town like ours? What should I say to reach the public's heart?
Local delicacies would be a good one. There's not much around for tourism.
I don't remember what we do here. Let me see.
And I don't think they really import any goods for industry. I think it's going to come down to promote local delicacies. They did just have a lot of people go missing, so it's definitely not tourism.
No, these are the debates. Because you do actually get a thing for debating people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. My brain just saw a thing, and I was like, oh, that's why I answer specific questions to. You give specific answers to Luis because it gets you the true ending.
Right.
I was like, I don't know what happens if you don't do that. You don't get the true ending.
Okay.
That makes sense. You are right.
Yeah.
Please listen.
Running the town with its local delicacies would be a good idea.
Oh, really?
Please, are you that naive? Then again, I have heard that insects are coming up in the culinary world. They're surprised at first, but they always go home saying they'll miss the food. Maybe we really should advertise our insect dishes more.
Gabba, 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 gabba. Oh. After listening to the people, I returned to the group, where we all kept talking about, hey, we should go and hunt that thing.
Yeah, we really should.
We've got those hunts.
It's too bad the guide says not to do that right
The
now.
age of
Yep.
the new king draws nearer.
And the new king draws nearer.
Oh, now we get to hang out with Hulkenberg today.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
All right then.
I like Hulkenberg. She's cool. Let me save. I am so happy that we got Maria's out of the way.
Yeah.
'Cause
That that tolerance shot up. That was ridiculous. No one else wants to hang out, just Hulkenberg and Stroll.
Now then.
Is that the kid outside,
I
or
think
is
so.
that the game?
I don't know.
Someone is not having a good day.
Are you free?
What ought we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time improving our chances and building our strength. If you've the time, shall we continue our training? You know, despite Stroll's little outburst the other day, he's been quite diligent in his training since. You can't fall behind.
Speaking of,
But I recall our practice swords are broken. Shall we go buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It
Oh.
would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes?
That would make a lot more sense.
Glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption from the other day, huh?
Listen.
On the authority of the knight's orders, your crime will be repaid with death.
Oh.
Imagine like being on the stage about to kill somebody and you flub your words.
Yeah.
That voice, is that Rodanth? You remember he's my former comrade we met before. Do it.
Wait.
Oh.
Hold.
Do it.
Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What knight commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It's only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished.
So then,
What has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the royal knights. Honor? What honor? The royal knights of today are honorless. If you've forgotten any oath to the throne, now you're just dogs barking on command. Insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows, righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are. With an M.
heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement. Whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Rodanth.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctus? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? Hardly matters who takes the throne as long as the royal knights are there to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward. You infinite coward.
Mm.
You poisoned toad. Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty? Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's nooses yourself.
Try it.
Try it if that's what you want. No, if something happened to you. See, your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It's meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again.
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. Thank you. Nonetheless. Thank you nonetheless. Had I been alone, I know not what would have happened here. Somewhere in my heart I'd expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you?
Hell yeah, I'll punch you in the face if you're being stupid.
I can sense Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust. Please tell me if I'm being an idiot. Please.
You have given me.
Hell yeah. Now she can use 2 skills.
Oh shit. Hulkenberg 2 skills.
The truth is.
I'm partly to blame for Rodanth's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before.
I got distracted by her heels. You see how fine of a point those are?
Don't worry about it.
It's like an arrowhead.
Don't worry about it. She can walk around and do all sorts of shit with those things on. How she manages, I have no fucking clue, but she does it.
Yeah, no, like it's literally like an arrow, like a thin stick into the like the thickness of the arrowhead into the point. Oh, it's my turn.
As your king, I swear to abolish taxes, laws, taxes, and anything else that restricts our freedom will be abolished.
Yeah?
There's some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure that'll win you some favor. Easier said than done. But you can't pass up this chance.
Ooh, 2 stats.
If I enter here, if I enter the debate, my eloquence and imagination should increase. If it goes well, you might even get some donations.
Hell yeah.
So you get a trophy for debating every candidate.
Okay.
This just happens to be the first one you can get. You're not the candidate who caused a ruckus at the opening ceremony? Here you'll help anyone in need. A bit starry-eyed, I'd say, but perhaps you've come to pit your ideals against mine. Of course, I encourage you to exercise your freedoms and challenge me.
Are you tired of being oppressed?
Hear me, are we all not entitled to the sweat of our own brow?
I've heard this one before.
Yeah?
No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone.
Why then do we accept the tyranny known as taxes? It is theft by another name, used to fund the machinations of the elite. What should benefit the poor lines of the pockets of the powerful instead? Why shouldn't the fruits of our blood, sweat, and tears make the fat... Why should our blood, sweat, and tears make the fattened swine grow fatter still? The system must be abolished. He's right, my earnings should go to me and me alone. I don't want to pay taxes as much as the next bloke, but this may not work out as well as he thinks it will. Crowds Roger's playing to the crowd's bottom line. How should I appeal to them?
What of her countries need?
Let's see. Taxes benefit us all.
Okay.
Please listen.
Taxes are not a one-way street. They benefit all in the long run. You must find all... You mean we must all fund this Commonwealth insurance? No, this is a personal failing of if your financial reserves cannot sustain you in a hardship. So in an emergency, only the rich folks who've been hoarding money are going to survive. Taxation to the world, to fund a world where everyone helps one another oh god, it's hard to read with this thing in the way. A bit on the nose, but it sounds like something a hero king would come up with. Brilliant. What?
Well, look at you.
What? That sounded like I lost.
Yeah.
Dev, I truly lost this. Well, I'll give you credit for your performance today.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Sure.
I knew it!
That the girl in the poster behind us is another candidate.
Right. We've seen her.
I think you debate her here too.
Okay.
You left the other candidate speechless. Not really. He was like, "Oh man, good on you, bud."
We were both surprised that worked.
They wanted to show their support by giving you a little something.
He was all about fuck taxes, and you were like, well, actually, taxes.
Taxes are pretty cool.
And then everyone was like, yeah, you know what?
Hey,
I
he's
think
right.
you're right.
Said no
What?
one ever.
We didn't even give examples as to why the taxes were important.
Nah, man, it's cool. Oh shit, I didn't know he was cool like that.
Yeah, that's
High fives the person in the crowd.
that's why I thought the right answer was what about the country's needs, because that's what the taxes go to.
Fucking literally just
Draws nearer.
and what say you of taxes? Shrugs.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know he was cool like that.
Right.
Hey,
Fucking go in for the dab up. I said it with the B. It was on purpose. It's dap. Go do the things. The bounties.
We really have nothing else to talk about to each other.
All right then.
mister.
Oh. Yeah.
Actually, yes.
We're doing more Maria stuff?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're trying to get her to 5.
Okay.
Because that lets us, or 4, because that lets us make, time doesn't elapse when we cook.
Hell yeah.
Which also, that means we can cook every day and then do something else on the gauntlet runner.
Okay, so we can up our tolerance every day.
No, when we cook something in the gauntlet runner, it's there's a little checklist. There's a trophy for doing all the cooking
okay.
each thing, and they're usable items in battle.
Okay.
And you hang out with. I don't think it gives any bonus to the person you're with, but you cook with people. But other than that, there's another one. That one you get 2 per cook.
Okay.
You get 2
2 items.
2 items.
Neat.
She's also pretty useful for that.
Okay.
Mister.
Oh, I can give her those pictures too while I'm here.
Oh yeah.
I have Nurse's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave it to her.
That's a good one.
The Midnight Sun Sands drawing. Wow, the desert's all white. Was that a big building? That's a worm skin? Told her about the memories I made there. There really is a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Thanks, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them in the walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
There's so much I want to tell you, but I have to go shopping now.
Well, let's go shopping
Do I
together.
have any more pictures?
No, you only had the one.
Okay.
We've seen the old red tree, and we've seen the worm skin so far.
Mister.
See the flowers for sale over there. They grow outside of the capital.
It'll be 1 gil.
Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders, and I felt big, like a grown-up. Let's go buy some.
Wow.
Oh, can we? I think it'd make Miss Fabienne really happy if we decorated the inn with them.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Are you hungry? I still have some bread. Hey, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road.
Kick him in the balls.
You're shaking. Maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's a child from that Parapus Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me.
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray.
It'll be fine.
Don't listen to him. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one.
You're standing in it.
My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mom and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger's so painful. Thank you for this. Am I gonna end up like that boy?
Jesus.
My family's all gone too, just like him. You have Miss Fabienne.
Listen,
She'll always take care of you. No, I'm just bothering her. Can you take me with you? Probably.
Yeah. We got plenty of room on the gauntlet runner.
You should take me along. I want to go on the journey too, and I promise I'll be good.
Someday we will.
fine by me.
Someday we'll go together. I don't know how I can help, though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne.
I.
She's the only one I could stay with now, so I have to show her I'm a good girl. You are good.
But
I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do.
so then.
Oh, she's always so busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's in knots anymore. Okay, then. You'll come back soon, right? Can sense her devotion and wholehearted trust she has for me. Oh, rank 2.
She.
Is it cleric?
Now. A new power.
What would be really cool, Maria, is if you were able to talk Miss Fabienne into letting the other boy help in the kitchen too. So
It
that
is
at
cleric.
least he gets like a little bit to eat from time to time, maybe a little shower or something. But then Miss Fabian's just going to end up owning a orphanage in the long run.
Yeah.
Which I think would be great if there's like sequel games and everyone starts getting older and Maria just opens up an orphanage.
That'd be really
That'd
good.
be so fucking good.
We should go back before Miss Fabian gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? I gotta make sure everybody survives this game, though.
Yeah.
I gotta kill Luis. Back at the tavern.
Oh, Heisme wants to hang out.
Maybe I should go talk to Heisme.
Fuck Stroll. We're hanging out with Heisme today.
We do go hang out with Heisme.
Because Stroll doesn't want to talk today.
he doesn't want to talk at night.
Oh, that makes sense. We talk to the bat at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, before I do that,
Check your pantry.
what does Cleric do? Oh,
Okay.
medium light magic.
And more healers. Ooh, that's a revive.
Fascinating. This, right? All right.
Feels weird that Moore knows Maria's name.
Of course.
Yeah.
You have nothing to do with her. Stay away from the child.
I see.
Oh.
New skills, new possibilities.
What's up, Heisme? Oh, wait, you're right. I should check the thing.
Yeah, check the pantry. Well, I guess you're stuck in it now.
Eh, it's fine. I have enough eloquence to convince him.
I see.
Good thing we did those debates.
Yep. They were important after
I
all.
suppose knowing the fighting styles of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. That sounds reasonable. Mark my techniques closely, then you'll be able to learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. Proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here for a while. Well said. It's a bit cramped right here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby. Come on.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin. You're wide open. From here, it'd be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. You try one
So
more time.
cool.
All right.
Do it as many times as you need. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin. Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. How do I do that?
Hear, feel, think.
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what to aspire to.
Then.
You want to keep going?
Then.
That seems enough for the day. Share a drink then. Let's retire back to my castle on the runner.
Oh.
Found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. Miss your hometown?
Hold on.
No.
Not particularly. Talking with you reminded me of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. What do you mean cremated? Oh, right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are without giving them to the flame.
The truth is.
It's the way of the Yujif, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. Soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their places in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. Well, let's find his place.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's for your son.
Thank you.
For your kindness, truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark my regrets. To commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. I can sense Haizme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy,
Hell yeah.
are you watching?
Displays the locations of strong enemies on dungeon maps.
Okay.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though. And I dare say tonight rest well. Tonight I'll rest well. Do you actually sleep during the night?
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
I mean, we move a lot in the daytime, so he might get a couple hours of sleep or something.
All right then.
Okay, what do we got today on the 11th? I'm going to save.
Stroll.
Yep.
And if we have to, we can get some mag.
Oh, yeah. Or money.
All right then.
Yeah, either way.
What do you think?
What now?
I don't think I need to buy anything. But, yeah, we'll end the episode here. And we'll see you guys in the next one, where we hang out with Stroll and do some more speeches and...
Doing a lot of stat stuff. We're in the downtime.
Yeah, we're in the downtime. We did the dungeon right away.
We've got what 6 more days to do other stuff before plot continues.
Let's see. We are on the 11th, and plot continues. Oh, we start doing a dungeon on the 15th,
Oh, okay, cool.
and that's Maneater's Grotto. Yeah, we got a couple days. We'll see you guys.